NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train. Newcastle, The Train.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, and fries.
Big Polly's
Is just right to watch the game. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
In Newcastle.
Hello, friends. Pinella Brothers, 1701 Hamilton Street, provided funding for this program. Great food and drink, Pinella Brothers. Hello, folks, and a very pleasant welcome to the morning show. Yes, on this glorious June 11th, hopefully you have that first cup of coffee as we breeze through. I think it's kind of breezy out there. I had the door open a little while ago, and wow, there was a breeze. And currently, and I'm checking this again, currently 56 degrees in Newcastle under what I would say is the most beautiful blue sky. Now 59 as we just bumped up, and we're on our way to a great day. Can you believe 72? I mean, San Diego's going to be really jealous as we move through, and wow, you know, lots going on. It's time to get to the ever-loving mailbag. And my good friend asked me, why do you do the mailbag first? I said, because everybody else does it last. I thank everybody for watching right up front, because I know that they say, well, the things that have been said have been so positive and so very nice that I can't resist. Now, it's a happy birthday time, first of all, to Nettie Bailey, Stephanie Kelly, Melissa Lynn Ediger, and Mark Ryan. Get the second piece of birthday cake with an extra cup of coffee and celebrate all week. You know, that's the only way to go, and I'm telling you. David Antuano, thank you for joining the NCTV45 family. And it was definitely good to see you last night, Dave, as we had some time to talk. John Taylor, thanks for joining NCTV45. See, this is the thing. Patricia Metheny, thank you for joining. And, you know, I think it's amazing, because I'm flattered at the number of people that join us from day to day or walk out there and say, hey, Ange, thanks, keep it up. You're doing a great job. We really appreciate it. And it just gives you a good feeling inside as you travel through and get on getting on. Mike DeStefano, thank you. And Cindy Kernetic, thanks for being part of the NCTV45 family. And let's see, Kathy Brunswick, Missy Kaluka, and Missy reminds us about Union Township's macaroni dinner with the fire department, and that is a great thing. And I could tell you I'm going to be working on this story, and this is about that Restore Pennsylvania, and they're talking a lot about it. Yeah. We need that help down the way, and it's phenomenal. Now, as we look through, Ed Yorn is a great baseball guy, and I'm a baseball lover myself. There's nothing like going out and have you gone up to, even if you've taken a ride, have you gone up to Flaherty Field? Now, they have a little picture here. If it was supposed to be hard, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. And I want to thank Ed for the kind comments, and always a supporter of NCTV45. And Ed, seriously, thank you. As Ed brings us all these updates. Here's the other thing on junior high action, and this is going on today. Pony, Clarion's at Grove City. Neshannock South is at Mohawk, 6 p.m. Wilmington 1 is at Newcastle 2, Dean Park, 6. Newcastle 1 and Newcastle 3, and it has F1, so that must be Field 1. Neshannock at Mohawk, 6, Field 1. Shenango at Laurel, Field 1, 6 o'clock start. Neshannock at Neshannock, 4 versus 2, Lower Pearson. Wilmington 2 versus Neshannock 4, Lower Pearson. And Shenango at Neshannock, 6 p.m., Upper Pearson. Now, today at 6:15, Zooks versus Castlewood, and Zooks at Castlewood, and we'll try to get that game on the air for you as it's up at Castlewood. Now, it's up at Flaherty, I'm sorry, as we have people at the door giving us a shout out, and hey, everybody does. Jeff Lalongo, thanks for joining the NCTV45 family. And that's going to do it for the mailbag. Great mailbag today. It's absolutely stupendous, and it's time for us to take this break and go to the Cedar Sports Corner, and just in time for that call. And we'll be right back after we hear what's going on in Major League Baseball. Hello. Yeah. I actually was just going to call you. I'm on the line. Yeah, we're go.
This program
I'm on the
was
air right now,
provided
so I don't have a lot of time to
through
talk.
funding
My
from Cedars
Can I
Restaurant
call you in the afternoon?
in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Thank you, Jim.
A special
I appreciate
thanks to Cedars,
Bye-bye.
featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome once again to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. And well, Major League Baseball now taking center stage as we come into the summer months. And what do you have? Well, Pittsburgh, the Buccos down in Atlanta, maybe get some Coke on Peachtree Street and try and beat those Braves. Now the battle for Ohio takes place as Cleveland at home against Cincinnati. The battle for New York as the Bronx Bombers, New York Yankees, take on the Mets. Arizona, they'll be at Philadelphia. Toronto will be at Baltimore. The A's, they'll be at the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And St. Louis will be at Miami. Milwaukee travels to Houston. Let's go Astros. Seattle takes on Minnesota Twins. And Chicago Cubs, they'll take on the Colorado Rockies. Your late games, San Diego, they're at San Francisco. And the Dodgers battle the Los Angeles Angels in baseball for the West Coast. And you know what? Let's go Dodgers. I can't help it. Dodgers, Mets, I'm behind you. So that was the Cedars Sports Corner. Head over to Cedars, get some great food, great wings, and enjoy the games. And tell them NCTV45 sent you. Now let's take a time out. Well, we're back, just like that. And I'd like to thank Joseph's for being a proud sponsor on NCTV45. And we get a lot of great stuff from there for cooking a castle. And it's absolutely phenomenal. And now it's time. The phones are ringing here. What the heck? They're ringing off the hook. They're calling NCTV45 because we're available anytime on your time. That phone's ringing. That phone's ringing. Only on live TV could you get that, right, Jack? I mean, Ricky, I got a question for you. Are you for the Yankees or the Mets? You didn't answer yesterday. And, I mean, I am definitely a Mets kind of guy. You know. Well, before I actually tell you this, we're going to go to this date in history. And I'm going to tell you, Pilgrim, what do you think happened this date in history? Any idea? had something to do with the Duke. Now, do you know who the Duke is? Well, let me give you a little help. On this date in history, 1979, 40 years ago, John Wayne, an iconic film actor, famous for countless westerns, dies at 72. He battled cancer for more than a decade. He attended the University of Southern Cal on a scholarship, but dropped out after 2 years. He befriended an actor, John Ford, who was then a rising talent, and was credited as Duke Morrison, a child nickname derived from his beloved pet dog. He starred in roles like Big Trail, and The Man Who Shot Liberty, Fort Apache, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. All those movies by John Wayne, and hats off to the Duke. Now, here's a good question. The word of the day. It was starting again. The word of the day, chasing. Now, let's see. Usually they give you three definitions. Chasing. He was chastened for cutting school. There you go. That's probably not the best thing you'd ever see as an example, but famous holiday, June holiday today. Today is National Corn on the Cob Day. It also is King Cayman Ham Hock Day. American Cultural Festivals Historical. King Cayman. I gotta be honest with you. I never heard of this king, so we have to find out who the heck this king was. He's got a day, and today's his day. He was a Hawaiian king. Okay? United the Hawaiian Islands into one royal kingdom in 1810 after years of conflict. There you go. So he was a Hawaiian king. And speaking of a Hawaiian king, Nettie, happy birthday. I just said the birthday just a little bit ago. Now, speaking of a Hawaiian king, they're having a luau at the Y Zone. Family fun night this Friday, 6 to 8. Gotta love it. Nettie Bailey has been on Thought for the Day. She's been with NCTV45 a long time. And Nettie, I love you. Congratulations on that 76th birthday. And I wish you all the best. All the very, very best that life has to offer. You're a wonderful woman and a wonderful person. I thank you. And keep preaching the word. It's good to hear from you, Nettie. And Nettie's grandson, Tim, I'd really like to hear from him as we move through this. I mean, you know what? This is what makes Newcastle great. Not that it's National Corn on the Cob Day, or this King Haman, whatever, the Hawaiian king. What makes it great is that people in Newcastle, for the most part, like to be friendly. We're not a very big conflicting area. People enjoy so many different things here. We have the best food in anywhere. The greatest food is in Newcastle. I'll take Newcastle. We'll take anybody on. And guess what? Just look at our sponsors. They're tremendous, and I can't say enough good things about them. So hats off to all that. Now I have to check something, because I know we went to the Cedar Sports Corner, but it must have been, oh, here it is. It was postponed because of rain. Because I was like wondering what the heck happened to the Yankees and the Mets. Lucky for those Yankees that happened. Now, Pittsburgh lost a 13-7 decision to Atlanta. All they had to do was get a touchdown and score the extra point. That would have been okay. And word of the day is chasing. And who are you for, the Blues or Boston? That's a good question. Now, we're going to take, and I just thought about it, because we've been scrolling food and fun at the bottom of your screen. And I don't know if I want to do this on this show. I've been doing it. Yeah, well, okay. Here, let's get this scrolling bar out, because I don't want one kid not to have anything to eat. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right here as I get, and move it to where it should be. Okay. And I don't want anybody to go without food. And this program makes it possible, okay, for the kids that have nothing to eat. It gives them the opportunity to go, kids under 18, you can't be scoostamad and, think that you're going to get and go and load up as an adult. But it gives them the opportunity to get something, and it's very important. These kids have free and reduced lunch, and so I'll put it right there and make sure that this gets the proper thing that it does. That way it's scrolling, you can see it, and that works for me. Now, yeah, Nettie, I am still cooking. I made Cook in the Castle. We did Cook in the Castle actually last week, like the last week of school. I did a Cook in the Castle for the junior high in the fall. And then for the Italian class, we did a Cook in the Castle. If you haven't watched this, by the way, get oranges. Get an orange and slice it. Peel it, slice it like you'd slice it, not long ways. cut it so it's across the grain so that it looks like a sunshine. And place it in a plate. Gets light virgin olive oil. Just sprinkle it on. Some salt, pepper, a little bit of basil, and some onion, red onion. Chop it real fine. Put it around the edge. Add a few olives. And you have a Sicilian dish called orange onion salad. And the orange onion salad was absolutely phenomenal. I put that out and mentioned it to you so that you might be able to try it. And I wouldn't chasten you if you did, you know. So that's one of the things that is really good out there, and you got to give it a try. Thanks for asking, Denny. Now we're going to take this break, and we're going to go to weather, and then we'll be right back.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather.
Standing by my
Well, after last night's rain and overnight low of 50, how are we looking? Well, as you look at radar, national, local clearing out, and national we see clear skies behind us. That's setting you up for a delightful Tuesday. Sunny today, high at 71. Now Tuesday night, mostly clear, low 49. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 76. Wednesday night, we get a little chance of rain, mostly cloudy, 57. Chance of rain is 60%. And then Thursday, rain, cloudy, 68. Chance of rain, 70%. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, 50. Chance of rain drops down to 40%. And then Friday, out pops the sun. Sunny, 70 on Friday. Friday night, mostly cloudy, 54. Saturday, sunny, 73. Saturday night, chance of rain, 40%, mostly cloudy, 56. And Sunday, sunny and 75. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break. We'll be right back after we hear from these great sponsors who would like to hear from
standing
you.
by my
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Nico & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop.
Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco and Sons, 724-652-6911.
Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. This program furnished by a grant from Keystone Specialty, Newcastle's party store on Mill Street in Newcastle.
And we're back on the morning show and streaming. You could see the library when they have lunch, snacks for kids under 18, and that's very, very important. As we were going through, and I wanted to tell you about some stories that we're working on for your midday report. The rent rebate has been extended. Check that out and find out about Restore Pennsylvania, Governor Wolf's program. State police deserving adequate funding. Okay, and we'll talk about that as there we go. State police deserve adequate funding. Sometimes you press a button too fast and things don't happen right. Those are just some of the stories we're working on, plus some of the things going on in Newcastle that need to be talked about. June 29th is a Community Day shred event, and it's going on at 10 a.m. First Commonwealth, and we're going to keep you informed about that because I know State Representative Aaron Bernstein had one, and those are totally important as those things, as we go through, I can't even tell you enough about how important it is to not get caught in any identity theft type stuff. So that up, you're going to be seeing us in a lot of different places. Just wanted you to know, as I'm not going to give out the surprise. I just wait till you see us there. And we got to get past his word chastened as we go through. Now, last night they were talking about have you ever gone plums. I guess plums are prunes if you dry them, right? So figs are prunes. Okay, so somebody was talking about a fig tree last night, and they talked about chasing the fig tree. There you go, another word of the day. See if you can come up with that. As we're going to take a break, we're going to go to these sponsors, and when we come back, helpful hints. Oh, and I got to give you the song of the day. And I've been doing it on short notice, and people are complaining. They're going, he's not giving us enough time. And I'm going, geez, oh man, how much time do you need? So let's get to the song of the day. And this will be something different. As I got to tell you, I was watching PBS last night, and they had on some doo-wop groups, and I think this is what we have to do. As I give you the song of the day, take a listen.
Moon, blue moon, dip 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 dip, moon, 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 blue moon, dip 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 dip, moon, 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 blue moon.
Now, did you get that? Did you get that? That's our song of the day. When we come back, helpful hints and a whole bunch more, right after we hear from these great sponsors.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. A special thanks to the YMCA for caring about the Lawrence County community and providing funding for this program. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Okay, folks, you bet your bippy it's time for that helpful hint. And here you go. As I take a look, flowing electronics. This ought to be good. Use a pencil eraser to wipe off the metal contacts on a rechargeable item, such as a cordless phone. Okay, drill. They'll get better charged. Okay, you can also use this trick on your cell phone, iPad, or between batteries and their contacts in electronics. So there was your helpful hint. Taking a little bit of an eraser to that stuff. Now, how to be your wife's best friend. Praise her parents. Now, that's a good thing. But, rather than do that, I think what she'd really like is to hit the ice cream trail. Yes. Head over to Tuscany, Tanner's, or Ferrone Brothers. They have Hershey's ice cream. Tuscany makes their own, and you can't beat Tanner's for great food and desserts and pies and coffee. It gives you a little bit more intimate setting. And tell them NCTV45 sent you. You know, they'll be happy about that. Now, the word of the day, chasten, to correct by punishment or suffering. To prune, something such as a work or style of art. To cause to be more humble or restrained, subdued. Chasten, the word of the day, and thought you'd like that. Now, I have not forgotten to give you the song of the day. And that will be coming at you in a second. But first I got to say, as we go, please share this with your friends and groups, because they might not know about NCTV45. And if you share this, they'll be glad you did. And you could tell them that, hey, NCTV45, they're available anytime on your time. A train, NCTV45, the train, a train that runs on your schedule. That's NCTV45, always in the pursuit of excellence, always available on anytime on your time. So now for the song of the day, we'll leave you with the Marcells, Blue Moon, and as I do, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.
Bomb, 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 for dang, 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 for ding, and on, ding, boom. You saw me standing alone.